Tralalero Tralala doesn't swim. He jogs through the ocean like it owes him an apology. A shark in size 11s squeaking across wet sand with the swagger of a dolphin therapist on double espresso. Legend says he was born from a wish whispered into a conch during a cursed Nike ad shoot. Half apex predator, half midlife crisis in motion. He's training for a triathlon where the third event is emotional avoidance. His weakness? Velcro. His dream? Outrun regret, preferably in limited edition neon.
Tralalero Tralala. Tralalero Tralala.
Bombardiro Crocodilo, the apex predator of the skies and sarcasm. A failed experiment in tactical zoology, he's half bomber, half reptile, and fully allergic to peace talks. His roar scrambles radar. His grin files flight plans for chaos. Birds flee, pilots salute, fighter jets vanish mid-sentence. He snacks on irony with a side of fear, then circles twice. Because even monsters enjoy suspense. Is he hero or horror? Doesn't matter. When Bombardiro shows up, the clouds get nervous.
Bombardiro Crocodilo. Un fottuto alligatore volante che vola e bombarda.
Frulli Frulla buffered into existence, then buffered again, then screamed in 6 tabs at once. Nobody knows what species he is, including Frulli. He glitches through deserts with espresso in his feathers and an unpaid interstellar bill in his beak. Once blinked and erased a time zone. Another time, he ordered coffee in Morse code from a cactus. Camels avoid him, satellites lag near him. Don't ask questions. Don't press play. Just nod and hope he doesn't reboot your childhood memories mid-sentence.
Frulli Frulla. Un pinguino nel deserto che fa bla bla bla. Con antenne sopra il dorso.
Meet the Ananito Girafini, because clearly nature got bored and said, what if we crash a giraffe into a pineapple at 25 miles per hour and just leave it like that? Boom! Evolution's tropical tantrum, with legs that double as cocktail stirrers and a torso dressed like medieval fruit armor. This spiky skyscraper doesn't graze. It plates leaves. Birds squat in its crown like it's a rent-free Airbnb. Photosynthesis? Please. It roasts the sun for its poor taste in lighting. The world didn't ask for this, but now it can't look away.
Ananito Girafini. Solo Ananito Ananasito.
Challenge time! According to statistics, only 3% of viewers manage to like this video and subscribe before the timer runs out. Are you fast enough? Prove it! Drop a comment if you made it in time. This is Cappuccino Assassino. Half espresso, half ninja, all vengeance. Kicked out of ninja school for vibrating too hard, he trained alone in the art of stealth and steam. Now he prowls the night, fueled by bitterness, emotional and roasted. Armed with twin stirrers and a grudge against decaf, he doesn't sip, he strikes. Office lights flicker when he passes. Herbal tea spills itself in fear. And if you hear a behind you, don't blink. He's already creamed the enemy.
Cappuccino Assassino!
They call him Bobritto Bandito, part beaver, part mob boss, all menace in a trench coat. His Tommy gun, whittled from reclaimed oak. His tail, a registered weapon in 3 states and 1 vegan brunch spot. He doesn't gnaw trees. He interrogates them. Rats pay him in romaine. Owls whisper passwords at midnight. His motto, nobody squeals unless it's zucchini. Cross him and you'll wake up inside a hollow cucumber, floating down the river regret. Is he food? Is he fear? He's coming. Chew on that.
Oi, oi, oi. Bobritto Bandito? El Bobritto Gangsterito. Bandito.
Cocofanto Elefanto is 50% elephant, 50% coconut, and 300% accident. Born when an elephant slipped into a blender during a jungle luau, he's been leaking ever since. His trunk? A dairy cannon. His fear? Straws. 1 sip and he screams in 4 octaves. Birds mistake him for a smoothie bar. Children try to ride him. He dreams of starring in a sunscreen ad where he plays both the model and the drink. Just don't hug him, unless you enjoy sticky emotional trauma.
Cocofanto Elefanto. Elefantucci Coconucci.
Il Capto Hipopotamo doesn't chase glory. He defends the public restroom behind the taco stand with the passion of an over-caffeinated mall cop. Birkenstocks on, eyes narrowed. Sign says out of order, but he knows that's propaganda. He remembers the great soap theft of '09. He hasn't trusted a towel since. Locals leave aloe in tribute. Tourists whisper sorry for no reason. Don't try to sneak in. He saw you, he always sees. And no, he won't break a 20 for change.
Il Capto Hipopotamo. C'era una volta un cactus gigante con una testa di...
Presenting Bananitta Dolfinitta, half dolphin, half banana, all confusion. Born from a blender explosion in Florida, she swims like a torpedo and peels like performance art. Kids laugh, nutritionists cry, and fishermen beg for instructions. Is she a snack? A sea creature? A philosophical crisis with fins? Her dream is to star in a shampoo ad. Her fear? Hungry seagulls. Just don't try to make eye contact. She might slip into your breakfast or your nightmares.
Bananitta Dolfinitta Frulli.
Boneca Ambalabu doesn't walk. He chaos slides. Half frog, half tire, all momentum. He burst from a botched Goodyear enchantment and never stopped rolling. At 40 miles per hour, he doesn't bounce. He drifts through traffic like a squealing gremlin with no brakes. Locals claim he grants wishes if caught, but you'll only catch tinnitus from his signature screech. Ambalabu. Is he cursed? Blessed? Just late for frog Zumba? Nobody knows. One thing's certain. When Boneca rolls by, the laws of physics call in sick.
Boneca Ambalabu. Entitas jahat yang banyak meresahkan masyarakat.
Echo Cavallo Virtuoso didn't just walk into the jazz club. He trotted in, hooves polished, Echo boots gleaming, an attitude tuned to C minor. Half piano, half horse, and fully allergic to mediocrity, he plays with a whinny so perfectly pitched it made Mozart rise from the grave and politely leave. His saddle ticks like a metronome of doom. He doesn't speak, he judges. And if your rhythm's off, he'll gallop straight through your time signature like it owes him rent.
Ecco cavallo virtuoso, uno show strepitoso. Era una volta un cavallo stravagante.
Glorbo Fruttodrillo didn't hatch. He ripened. Born in the murkiest corner of the bayou during a thunderstorm that struck both a watermelon truck and a gator nest, he came out grinning and sticky. Locals say he rolls at dusk, part predator, part picnic. He doesn't growl, he sloshes. Hunters tried to capture him once. Now they serve lemonade in silence. His dreams? Unknown. His scent? Disturbingly fruity. If you see striped ripples in the reeds, run or offer a spoon. He might spare you for dessert.
Glorbo Fruttodrillo. Nel profondo della palude.
Introducing the Blueberrinni Octopussini, the result of a blueberry hooking up with an octopus during a full moon and regretting it ever since. Fluffy? Yes. Functional? Emotionally, no. This thing looks like it cries to lo-fi beats and ghosted its therapist. Tentacles hover like they're drafting a text they'll never send. Eyes too big for someone who's seen too much. Even its bubbles carry the weight of unresolved drama. Poke it once and you'll wake up journaling in a tide pool, whispering apologies to the coral.
Blueberrinni Octopussini. Bloop 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 octopussi.
This is Brr Brr Patapim, equal parts tree, baboon, and spiritual breakdown in slow motion. He walks like a sloth doing interpretive dance on stilts and hums Gregorian chants, backward. Once tried to photosynthesize emotions. The result? His shadow filed for therapy. Birds gather, hoping for wisdom. He gives them tax tips and then cries in moss. He overwaters himself. He stares into fog like it owes him rent. Druid? Depressed broccoli? Auditioning for Swamp Hamlet? Nobody knows. Just take the bark tea and leave, slowly.
Brr Brr Patapim, il mio cappello è pieno di slim, nel bosco fitto e misterioso.
This is Frigo Camello Buffo Fardello, half camel, half fridge, all Mediterranean drama. He stores grudges next to chilled lasagna and sighs if you open his door without purpose. Born from a shipping mix-up in Napoli, he humps through the city like a passive-aggressive food truck with opinions. Locals say he dispenses insults colder than his freezer. Dreams of Sahara crossings with Prosecco and prosciutto. Don't knock twice, he bites a Neapolitan. And never ask him for ice, he only serves shade.
Frigo Camelo Buffo Fardello, nel centro della città, tra macchine.
Giraffa Celeste crash-landed on the moon in a watermelon suit with zero clearance and maximum attitude. She struts in space boots, smuggles fruit facts to aliens, and once scared a UFO off just by winking. Her helmet's useless but fabulous. Mission? Who knows? Peace talks via seed spitting? Intergalactic melon rave? She's chaos in orbit. NASA begs her to stop broadcasting salad recipes in Morse code. She won't. She's too busy launching herself at Mars yelling, "I am the juice."
Giraffa Celeste, viaggio agreste. Dans la lune tutta dorata.
Pippi Papa Pipo Pepe doesn't blink. He arrived one dusk, gripped Earth's crust with ancient claws, and exhaled gravity. Nobody summoned him. Nobody stops him. His silence vibrates in your bones when you lie. Tides shift to avoid offense. Stars dim near his breath. Aliens land not to invade, but to apologize. Some say he's holding us together. Others think he's counting down. He's not angry. He's just waiting. If he ever lets go, we won't explode. We'll remember, all at once.
Pippi Poppa, Pippo Peppe, palli di porcelli pelano peperoni.
Some say he sprouted. Others claim he gnawed his way out of a compost dream. Bobrinni Zucchinni is 50% garden, 50% dam builder, and 100% biohazard to logic. Bees try to pollinate him. Garden gnomes fear him. Rabbits whisper his name during full moons. He crafts pesto with his tail and insists on marinating firewood. His life goal? A Michelin star. His nightmare? Being served with gravy. Is he garnish or guardian? No clue. Just don't water him after midnight.
Bobrinni Zucchinni, la Zucchinelli Bobrelli, e il Bobritto Zucchinni.
Mamma mia! If that blew your mind into a million spicy crumbs, good. Smash that like button. Hit subscribe faster than Bobritto Bandito composts a bad alibi. And don't stop now. Watch the next video before he tracks you down with zucchini, spite, and a GPS powered by existential dread.